This is a Hollywood tour bus, and these are speakers that are as loud as a jet engine, allegedly. Generally speaking, these things have nothing to do with each other, but I have a plan to fix that today.
So it's exactly what you think it is. We're throwing a rave on top of a double-decker bus with speakers that are louder than a jet engine. Could be a disaster. We'll see.
We don't have decks to play on.
The chaos of this week, I forgot to grab it.
So there's like no front angle of the camera at all. I'm a little nervous, honestly. Apparently there's some issues with the bus. They had to get off the freeway immediately. We're under an underpass right now. Not good.
So I'm sure a lot of you are wondering how and why I came up with this concept. So I thought I'd take you back and tell you the story of how this came to be. So I have an old friend named Matt Lang, and I've known Matt for many years. We came up together on deadmau5's Mousetrap. Matt currently works at Fender, that guitar brand, and about 4 months ago he reached out to me and told me that their sister company, Presonus, just released a new set of speakers that allegedly are as loud as a jet engine taking off.
It's kind of crazy, kind of concerning, honestly.
And as soon as I heard that, I was instantly intrigued. When they say as loud as a jet engine, I'm not even sure what that means, but I just know these babies get loud. They told me they were looking for cool, creative things to do with them to promote them, and I would never let my friend Matt down. So I told them, send them over and we'll figure out something to do with them without any plan at all. Unfortunately for my fiance, they arrived while I was busy in Miami Music Week. We live in a loft in downtown LA, so they had to be brought up the elevator and into our apartment. You can do the math on that. Sorry, babe.
Not so bad. It's significantly harder than I would think. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so heavy. That worked like every muscle in my stomach. But they're in your studio. I'm never touching those again.
They've been sitting in my living room basically unused since, just waiting for that perfect opportunity.
I was really starting to wonder if I made a mistake in agreeing to take these speakers to promote them when I had no idea what to do with them and they were just consuming my studio.
I was walking through downtown LA and I saw one of those people carrying one of those loudspeakers on like what is like a carry-on roller wheel.
I was thinking I could make these into some sort of like pseudo boombox. I could impress the entire neighborhood with my music like people who carry those do. Thought it was a great idea, but there's no way to get that much power, at least to play music for a reasonable amount of time, on wheels that small. So unfortunately, I was back to square one until I had a chance conversation with my friend Cameron at Industry Hours. Now, if you don't know Industry Hours and you're a musician in LA, you absolutely should look them up. They're one of the biggest upcoming networking events for LA electronic musicians. And a little over a year ago, I met Cameron when I spoke at one of these events. You can find that whole video on YouTube if you want to watch it. I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, Cameron from Industry Hours also runs a marketing agency called Artist Influence, and I needed a marketing agency for my newest single, Higher Place, that had just come out at the time. But the conversation veered off and we started talking about a new venture that his friend Max and Erica were starting.
They had access to a tour bus, and I don't mean like an artist tour bus, I mean like one of those tour buses.
My mind instantly went back to these insanely loud speakers that were sitting in my living room.
What if we took this and kinda...
Surely, that would be the best way to share my music with everyone on the block, whether they like it or not. My boombox idea wasn't dead, it was just bigger. Now I absolutely had to do this. And I thought, this isn't so far-fetched, like people build art cars all the time. And it's not completely new. Max and Erica have thrown one or two of these events on top of the bus before.
Turns out they've been doing events on these tour buses recently.
But they're using speakers that are half as big as this and half as loud as this. And those are some massive speakers. And we're like 20 foot in the air and we're driving down real roads. And if something hits the speaker, it's tumbling over the edge and taking somebody out or destroying somebody's car. So that was weighing on my mind the entire time. But I was ultimately convinced when Max and Erica told me about their plans to do a route from Beverly Hills all the way to Santa Monica during sunset.
And if traffic permits, hilariously, we'll catch the sunset in Santa Monica and we'll have this beautiful cinematic moment, to which I will play a very cinematic song. And I'm sure some of you remember I did this on a boat like 2 years ago, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever had. Hoping that carries through. Oh, and of course, I'm bringing along the fastest dude I know.
Oh, look at him go.
We're going fast and furious with C.H.A.Y.
And we put out a promotion for the event, which sold out almost immediately.
We just sold out the bus show, which is super exciting.
Which is crazy because I never thought there'd be a demand for something like this, but I guess it is a really cool concept.
The speakers are gone. Max and his girl came over a few days ago, picked them up.
They came over in a Bronco and they picked up all the speakers and brought them to their studio, which was insane to me that they actually fit in his car. This is a huge relief to get these out of my house, and it made me super excited for the show itself. So we now had a sold-out show, 40 paying attendees, Presonus and Fender and Big Bus Tours relying on us to make it happen.
You hype on the bus? Oh yeah.
Which was honestly a lot of pressure, but I was feeling really confident in the plans that we put together, and the date was almost upon us.
All right, it's the morning of the show. I'm pretty excited. I think it's gonna go okay. There's a few worries.
Max, Erica, and I had to put together a pretty tight timetable to make sure we had enough time to set up, because the bus depot where we would stage the bus was way up in Sylmar. The plan of attack was we would get there way earlier in the day, stage the bus, get everything set up, get over from Sylmar to Beverly Hills, which takes an hour on a good day.
Because there's a freeway in the middle, we're gonna have to find a way to like either break everything down or like strap everything down. I don't know if I feel comfortable having like two 18-inch subs on top of the roof while this car or bus is going 80 miles an hour.
Foreshadowing.
We may have to break that down and then reset it up.
We'd have a 30-minute pit stop around the corner where we could reset up all the speakers and staging and all of the cameras because our videographer was waiting there for us. And then if all goes to plan, we'd have to leave immediately so we'd have enough time to go and pick everybody up at the designated time and be on our way.
Regardless of if we have everything set up or not, we have like 40 paying attendees. People are counting on us, and the bus is only rented for so long. My DJ set's awesome. As long as my flash drives load and my speakers work and they don't fall off the roof and cause some severe damage. This morning I have to do my Insomniac Radio show. That doesn't leave a huge gap, so I have to basically leave and then go straight to this bus depot.
It's a little tight, but what could go wrong? Foreshadowing. With the help of my friends at Fender, Presonus, and Big Bus Tours, we're throwing a rave on top of a Hollywood tour bus this afternoon.
Update. One of my tracks I had to re-export. It's a remix for deadmau5's Science. Chris is on the way. He should be here in about 15 minutes. I gotta take a shower, shave, get ready. We got a long day ahead of us.
Then the next hurdle presented itself.
Chris ordered an XDJ. It was supposed to arrive yesterday, but it didn't. So we last second found a CDJ rental company. We had to basically eat the price of that. It was just not gonna be feasible if we don't have decks to play on.
Thankfully, that one worked itself out.
Come in.
Hello.
Hey, he's here. We're all packed up in here. Got my camera, my laptop, my Zoom.
And unfortunately, I didn't have everything. Foreshadowing to something later. To make matters more complicated, Chris pulled his shoulder. We couldn't tell if it was dislocated or if it was just a really bad strain, but he could hardly move his arm. And this was a recurring theme throughout the entire day, so he was basically out of commission to help us set anything up.
You ready, Chris?
I'm ready.
Okay, it's showtime.
So we made our way to the glorious land of Sylmar in an Uber, and out of the corner of my eye, as we were almost arriving, I caught a glimpse of a Best Buy, and I'm super glad I did. Again, foreshadowing.
All right, we're here. Thanks, man.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Chris, I see it. I see it. Chris, oh my God. That's it right there.
And it's crazy because I've actually never ridden one of these buses like in its normal state. I have actually never seen one up close in person. So this was actually much bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Out of service. Your arm's out of service.
This is remarkable. There it is, Chris.
Oh my God. Hello. Yeah, it's about 40 seats. Chris, we're gonna be DJing on there.
It was actually super exciting to be up here.
It's a very normal bus ride. Learn about some celebrities today. You ready to get cooked like a lobster?
I mean, I think we're kind of comfortable.
It's kind of cozy, you know?
Yeah.
We should
should get one of these. We're gonna go underneath and then up and around. No heavy or light jog wheel.
Yeah, light jog wheel
And-
and spin around the turns, yeah.
Okay, okay.
And then
You got it.
But otherwise, it's like any other set. There's
Okay.
a bar back there to hold on to if you guys like need a grip.
The turns.
Oh man.
See them.
Trip a little bit, but
All right.
great.
You guys cranked them?
We cranked them, dude. We cranked them hard.
Were they as loud as a jet engine? We're leaving early. We have to like compare it to a jet engine. Yeah, like next time we're going to LAX. I think we're actually moving. Oh, we are moving. This is like foreshadowing. Oh yeah, I think he is trying to like shade us a little. It's very thoughtful.
When it starts doing turns, I'm gonna like react.
You just grab the fader and you rip it off. Look, now we can sit in the shade. This is where the real party is. This is like the VIP section.
This is the you get AC section.
No, literally. Where you go if you have like elite status. This is the guest list right here. They're gonna put like a sanction up. You gotta check your wristbands. Are you on the guest list? You can't hear the music, but at least you're like in the cool club.
Well, I think you'll hear it with these speakers.
You'll hear the sub. It'll be louder than a jet engine.
You can kind of tell from these clips we were in really good spirits at this point because things were really coming together, but that was about to change.
So we just realized that we didn't bring the Insta360. The chaos of this week, I forgot to grab it. We might run to Best Buy real quick. We have like 30 minutes, maybe an hour. We can do it. There's a Best Buy we saw on the drive up. We have like maybe an hour before we have to take off from this depot. We don't have a front facing camera, so we're gonna run to a Best Buy. It seems like there's one about 5 minutes from here, and hopefully they have them in stock.
Foreshadowing.
Time to run to the store. All right, last second Best Buy run. Woo! Let's get this camera. All right, where's the cameras at? Oh, there it is. All right, Best Buy was sold out, so we're going to Target. Stuck at a train, and there's an ambulance also stuck at the train, and the Target's right there. None of these are jet engines, so we can't use those to our advantage. Can't test the volume against them and then pick up that order. Guess we out here. Target. Let's go. We're gonna find it. It's a massive Target. Oh my gosh. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Wait, the new one comes out next week?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yep, mid 2026.
Oh my god. So I'm buying an outdated Insta360 full price because I'm in a rush. Thank God. Thank you. There it is. We're gonna hit these taco stalls right here. Tacos. Let's go. Now we're not gonna starve.
By the time we got back, Max had set up the speakers and everything was looking good. And we really thought we were off to the races at this point. The speakers were set up, the bus was staged, we had some food, we had the camera.
Chris, the more I look at it, the more I'm saying, hell yeah.
Everything was according to plan. And we were just about to head over to Beverly Hills.
And it's very bright.
That PA just kind of free floating there is a little bit nerve-wracking. You think it's fine?
Yeah.
This is gonna get really crazy real quick.
I didn't realize yet how true this would be.
Going on the freeway. Throw that taco back, Chris. All right, the moment of truth. Oh boy. Oh, Chris. The freeway.
And I didn't hear this until I listened back to the recording just now, but you can hear an explosion in the back of the bus.
I'm a little nervous, honestly. This is like pretty fast. I feel like I'm on like a ride at like Universal Studios or something. All right, we're about to go.
I was a little too distracted by the concept of going on a freeway on the roof of a bus to realize something had gone wrong, but something did go horribly wrong.
So wait, what happened?
So it sounds like we maybe popped a hose or some pressure relief from the back of the bus getting on the freeway.
Oh my God.
Gonna check it out, make sure everything's okay.
I was wondering why we were
Lord, I hope it's all right.
getting off the freeway immediately.
But hopefully, maybe it's just something got disconnect real quick, just to get it kind of screwed on, and we'll be in good shape. Hopefully. Stress.
Not good. Not good. We're under an underpass right now. Apparently there's some issues with the bus. They had to get off the freeway immediately. They said that there's like a
hose problem. He's gonna be checking it out here. Let's see. He's got it open. This is not looking good. Yeah, let's go down. It's a bit worrisome. This might be the end of the line. Max is talking to the guy. What did he say?
We're going back to the depot.
The audio quality here was super bad because it was on the bus, but reminder at this point, we're about an hour and a half from the show start time. We only allocated an hour and a half to get there and stage the bus. We were told we have to go back to the depot so a mechanic can make repairs on the bus. There was people arriving in Beverly Hills. We had an hour drive in front of us. So about the last thing you want to hear is we're going backwards. Ultimately, it was nobody's fault. It was just a really unfortunate thing that happened to the bus.
In hopes that we don't need to change anything or like change the bus, but that we can just take a quick patch and be on our merry way. I know Clark has another gig tonight he has to get to, which makes timing a little tough, but
I also learned in this moment that our photographer had another engagement in the night, so he couldn't stay beyond essentially what we had preordained the time would be. So there's really no chance of us pushing this thing later. If we had to push it later, we might just have to cancel the whole thing.
All right, we're here again.
we're supposed to do that.
That's what it's supposed to sound like. I usually run into technical issues with DJ setups and sound checks, but not the vehicle in which we're riding, which is kind of concerning. The woman who runs Big Bus said that they know what the problem is and it'll be like only a few minute fix. The guy will be here in like 15 minutes. Ideally, we get back on the road so we don't have to push everything back. There's like a small little buffer because we have that 30-minute gap in the middle where we're supposed to stage cameras and stuff. Maybe we can eat into that and then camera stage while people are loading or something. Hopefully we don't have to push back everything. It's gonna be a huge disappointment. In other news, Chris's arm is still completely immobilized. We don't know what's wrong with it, honestly.
I'm just really hoping the crawl under there is going to be easy.
It's kind of the only way,
I have
right?
to like army crawl.
We can't really go around it. Can you fit?
No, hell no.
These are problems that we can address later. What we really need right now is to get on the road. All right, we're still here. It's been about 15 minutes waiting on the guy to get here. We're just gonna set up the camera, hope for the best while we're waiting. Okay, it's now almost 5. It's 4:52. We're supposed to be in Beverly Hills right now, about to stage, and we have not left because the bus is not working. We'll see what happens. The guy's working on it.
Our fingers crossed that it works.
Keep your fingers crossed at home. And don't skip ahead in the video. We're getting super nervous at this point because we're essentially an hour from when the show begins. If there's any traffic at all, we're just not gonna make it. There's no time to stage the cameras at all. We're just hoping for the best. But it's times like these where I realize that luck is on our side, because shortly after that last clip, something magical happened. The bus is running. It just started. The bus is running. I think we're back in business, Chris. We're moving, Chris. We're moving again. Let's go. We're not done yet. We're not defeated. We're not defeated. We're doing it. It's time. We're gonna feel a kick in about 2 seconds here. Here's the real speed test. Fast as we were excited, our trouble started once again, in form of traffic. Traffic. Inevitable.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad.
Almost there.
And it seemed like luck was still on our side because, traffic aside, we still made it to Beverly Hills with about 10 minutes to spare until the event start time.
Yeah. We're gonna do the T-pose. We're gonna do something, you know what I mean?
We're here.
And we still had to stage the cameras, so we decided we would still pull off to that same spot we had planned to pull off on. We set up the speakers and the camera and the CDJs, and we had one of our crew members go over and tell everybody that we're 15 minutes late, which is to be expected. It's a bus. When are they ever on time?
Show me the money. It's backwards. There it is. There it is. All right. Look at that. Cameras.
Chris got up on the decks, and we rolled off over to the audience, eagerly awaiting this tour bus rave.
Oh my God. Everybody's coming. Huge relief. Huge relief.
We're here.
We did it. It happened.
And with that, our tour bus rave began.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Out of Service. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is recording live, so please keep your feet and your hands inside the ride at all times. It's gonna be great. Have fun.
And before I knew it, it was my time to get on the decks. Months of hard work prepping for the sunset set, and it all came down to this.
We did it.
It's good to see you.
We did it. Oh my God, we did it. Hell yes. That was really fun. These bad boys worked. We did it.
Did it.
Yay.
That was so sick.
Yes, we did it.
We did it. That was crazy.
I can't believe it actually worked out. For a minute there, I really thought it wouldn't.
Eventually, the mechanic came and fixed it.
I'm just so relieved. It was such a good time.
All in all, this is an amazing experience, one of the funnest shows I've ever played in my life. Chris can empathize too. We had so many friends there, and the views were genuinely unbeatable. I've never seen an underpass and a city and a sunset beach view all while playing the same DJ set before in my life. If you want to catch one of these bus tours yourself, Out of Service does these pretty regularly, and I've never seen them run into any issues. This time we just hit a lot of roadblocks that none of us could have anticipated. So make sure to go and check them out on social media. You can find the next tour on their page. And did these speakers fulfill their promise of being as loud as a jet engine? Honestly, I don't know. We didn't crank them that much. It would have been way too loud.